Alright, so this is just another guitar solo lesson for Anthrax's Caught in a Mosh solo. I guess we'll just start it off. There's nothing really incredible to explain about the solo. It's a really cool, unique styled solo. That's pretty much all there is to say about it. It's interesting to learn. If I am slow at explaining it, just, fast forward to the part that is the quicker part of explaining it. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so you're going to start off with a 14th fret. He just strikes the 14th fret on the B string immediately. That's the beginning of the solo. Okay, so he's starting there. So he's going to hammer on after that from 13 to 16, pull off, and then slide to 12 right after. Oh, sorry, don't slide to 12, you actually strike 12 there, so. You got that so far? So there's, so 13 hammer on 16, pull off to 13, and then strike 12, all on the D string. Okay, cool, there's the beginning of the solo. Right after that, you slide to the 9th fret on the D string. That there is 7, 9, 10. Oops. Yeah, so you're going to go 7, 9, 10. There you go. And then 12th fret on the A string. To 9th, 10th, 12 on the D string. Alright, cool. So far so good. Alright, so it starts off with 14th fret, like I said. Got that so far? Cool. Next part is 10, 12, 14, slide from 12 on the D string. Next is 12, 14, 15 on the D string. So it's that there is 13, 14 fret on the G string. Alright, so I'm going to show you everything we got so far. It's a really hard solo to explain because it's kind of tricky in some parts. To just grasp it, I have it all memorized through my muscle memory. So if I take a couple minutes to just play the notes and then explain what the notes are after, don't judge me. It's tricky. So all right, so. Alright, so there. That part there is, like I said, 12, 14, 15 on D, and then 13, 14 on the G. Right there, you're going to hammer on 12, 13 on the B string, hammer on pull off. And then 14G to 12B, and then 13, 14G. So, and then 12, 13, 15 on the B string, back to 13, and then quickly bend up the 15th fret on the B string. So, oops, alright, so. Pretty simple, if you can follow all that, good for you. You shouldn't be learning the solo if you can't, at least follow that to a basic level, right? I mean, it's pretty simple. Okay, next part. So after the bend, so you're gonna hammer on pull off 13, 15, and then 12, 13. Hammer on pull off on the B string. And then you're gonna strike 14 on G, and then strike 12 on B and vibrato. Okay. Pretty easy. That's the next part there. So you're going to do 10 hammer on and pull off B to 9, or 10 to 12 hammer on pull off on B to 9 and 10 hammer on pull off on B to 10, 9 pull off. Seriously, just pull off, not hammer on pull off, just pull off. To 12 fret D, 9 fret G. So far it should sound like this. That part there is pretty simple. It's just a pentatonic little thing. It's 7/9. That part there is 7/9/7 hammer on pull off. Hold on. So that's basically a 7/9/7 pull off on G to 9 fret, 9th fret on D. Sorry, it's really complicated to explain this. All right. 9th fret on D, 7th fret to G, and the 9th fret on D, and 7th fret on D. So, and then he does the same kind of pattern, but on the A string, you're gonna hammer on pull off from 8 to 11. And then strike 7, and then 8, and then back to 7, and then 10th fret on E, vibrato, and then the 5th fret to 7th fret on the A string, and then slide to 3. So, and then you're going to strike. So that's 3-2 open 4-1. So 3-2 open on A and 4-1, and then open on E. So all right. So if you followed everything and everything's okay so far, if you're not completely confused, because I would be if I was watching this, here's how it goes. That's the beginning of the solo. Then you get to the cool part. I love this part. Alright, so, who doesn't like this part? Alright, so, you're gonna, it's a pretty much completely different key of the solo. It's all, this part's all in the E, the key of E. So you're gonna bend up the B string, 15th fret, to 17th, to make it sound like it's a 17th fret. So what that is there is 12, 13, 12, hammer on pull off on the E. Back to 15th on B, and then 12 on E. What that is there is 15th 13, 10, 13, 15, 12, 13, and then bend 13 to sound like 14, 15, somewhere in the middle there. He doesn't actually have a specific note he goes to, just bends. I think it's 14, so. So after you've bent the 13th fret, you're going to do a hammer on pull off, 13, 12, 13, 12. To the 14th fret on G, to 12, 13 on B, back to 12, and then 14, 13, 14 on G. So if you follow that, it's a okay. So so far you should have this. That part there is 13, 14 on G, 12 on B, and then 14, 13 on G. So. Okay, pretty straightforward. Now the tricky part, I don't think it's tricky at all, but some of you may find it tricky. I think this is the easiest part of the solo. What that is there is a 12, 14, 15 on D, 13, 14, 16 on G, 12, 15, 16 on B, back to 12, oh sorry, 13 and 12, so and then 14th on G, no, sorry, almost a memory error. I learned this all by ear, so that's why it's taking me a bit to explain. I never actually figured out what the frets were, I just kind of played it. Yeah, that's 14 G, 12, 13, 15 B, and then hammer on pull off on the E string. So he does that pretty quick. That was really sloppy, but he does that about that fast in the song. And then it's this part again. Instead of pulling off like the first inning of the part of the solo, he just ends it there, and then he does that little part again, the build up again. You're gonna hit from 13 on E. You're gonna go to G and do the whole 12, 13, 15. 12, 13, 12 pull off. So on B, 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 12 pull off, hammer on pull off on E. So it's 14 G, 12, 13, 15 B, 12, 13, 12 hammer on pull off E. That's what it is. Sorry, bad explaining, you know what I mean? But so it's gonna sound like this. Shouldn't sound like that. And the last part of the solo is you bend from 22 to 24. Boom, solo's done, and then back to the main riff. Simple as that. So hopefully you followed along. Odds are I probably wouldn't be able to if I was watching this video. Good luck learning it. So the whole solo should sound like this once you've learned it. A little sloppy at the end there, but that's the gist of it. Good luck learning it, and I'll see you next time on one of my other solo videos. Hopefully it'll be a little more professional.